The Force is with you in a galaxy far, far away on a show called League One. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, enough joking.
Hi guys. Hi Chris Daly. Thank you for having me on your show. My name is Anane. I am a model, an upcoming actress, a costume designer. That's why you saw this. I didn't make this. I actually found this at a used store. Sometimes I like to go and dive into used stores and find really cheap stuff because it's the best way to go. Why not go to used stores when you can find great stuff there? It's good. Anyway, yeah, I'm a costume designer and I make costumes for fun. And I'm an avid cosplayer. That's why I'm a costume designer. I'm a gamer, a computer geek. I am always on the computer. I use my computer more than I watch TV, which I don't know why. I use my computer more. I'm a comic book fan, a pop culture statue figurine collector, a Marvel fanatic, bubble tea lover, matcha loving person, but I don't drink matcha that often. I'd rather eat pancit, which is my mother's favorite dish to cook. She's Filipino. I'm black and Filipino, so I'm mixed. I'm biracial. I'm Filipino and black. That's my culture. I'm an author of one art ebook, and a short story ebook, and I'm a podcast hostess of an audio series called GMC Channel Show, which is on iTunes and other platforms that are online. So let's continue on with our interview, Chris. Let's keep it going. My past projects on the GMC Channel Show are an interview with an awesome actor who used to be a WWE wrestler by the name of Chris Hahn. He was really awesome and he was really nice. I interviewed him over via Skype, and that was a really interesting interview. It was really great. He was really kind, and it was nice. The next interview that I did was an interview with cosplayer Cheyenne Jazz Wise, and that was in person. That was at an event called Geek and I had a press badge. And the same goes for Angry Pixie Cosplay and Lee Kovacs Cosplay. They're all cosplayers. I interviewed them at Geek and I had a press badge. And those interviews you can find them on iTunes under their names, and I will leave a link for them, or I'll leave a link with Chris. I'll leave a link with you, Chris, and you could find them or something like that. And yeah, it's easy to find them on iTunes. They're just under GMC Channel. That's GM Channel. So show. So GM Channel Show. And that's one word. GM Channel, one word, show. And then I had an interview with YouTuber Chris Perillo, which was really awesome. So I really liked that one too. That was really popular. And then not finally, there's a lot more that I'm talking about. I'm just saying finally. So, I had an interview that was about my podcast with a radio station that was in Spokane, called The Boys Talk with Adaeze, or something like that, on Outspoken, a show called Outspoken Radio Interview KYRS on Google. Just search that. And Adaeze is Diadecayo, and the boys is spelled with a Z instead of an S for the boys, BOYZ. And yeah. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna move on down to is the fact that I have 2 books out, and one is a book that's an art book, and that's called Mind Machines in Motion, and in that book I have pictures of like Loki, which is like my favorite character. Like I draw pictures of Loki for some reason, like I don't know why. I did that because I did a thematic of Loki where I did like different versions of him because I'm a Marvel fan, you know, and like the first movie that I was really attached to when I was younger was the Thor movie, and like that was when I was in my 20s. Anyway, I did a thematic on Loki, and I did like different versions of him, the mythology version, the movie version, and the comic book version, and I did like I was comparing the different versions, and like this is like a book of that. But Mind Machines in Motion, check that out. It's like from my college years of art classes. And then I have a second book, which is Smiley short story teen books Farmer Boy, which is like a short story teen book about like just like it's like a horror book almost like because it's like an unusual book, like it's hard to understand, like it's like more of a unusual book, like you'd have to read it to see what it's about, but even I don't really get it, but it's like it's out there, you know. It's like it was my first book that I ever wrote like in text, so I'm still practicing writing. So also when I had the alias Diadecao, Diadecayo, I had music out by on iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play, and I did covers, originals, and you guys can check that out from 2016 when I actually made music under that name. I just got an agent in Seattle at an agency called Seattle Talent and Seattle Artist Agency, and they have a lot of good connections with people. So I've been getting a lot of casting calls, but I called back once so far, but that's better than nothing. I've been on a show called New Day as a model, what to wear to holiday office work parties. I can't say this. What to wear to holiday office work parties. I think I said that right. Okay, so anyway, I auditioned at Seattle Talent for a thing called IMTA, and I'll keep your fingers crossed if I made the callback. I'm still waiting for a phone call, but I haven't heard back yet. IMTA stands for International Modeling and Talent Association. So I haven't heard back yet, but hopefully I'll make it. I also sent in an application for a pageant that's coming up in 2017. Wish me luck. I'm just trying new things. I just want to travel places and like try new things. Anyway, upcoming things that I'm working on are my podcast show, new songs for my real name that I am no longer using because I'm no longer using my name Diadecao. I'm using my name Anane, and I'm making songs with the name Anane, which is my real name. And so a project that I'm filming right now is a show called Urban Herbs, which I will be filming in the summertime. I can't get into detail about that because plant guru is not with me. You can find him on IMDb. His name is Ethan Holzer, and the show is called Urban Herbs, which also has an IMDb page. We don't have trailers up yet because we didn't start filming yet. We were supposed to start filming in 2017, but it got delayed because like we just didn't really have time to film because we were really busy with stuff. Also, I'm making a cosplay appearance all 4 days at Emerald City Comic Con 2017 as surprise characters. Hint, a character from Ghibli, Studio Ghibli, a character from a fairy tale of a person that falls down a rabbit hole, another character with horns, and last a character with a red cape. Also, I may be a guest at the Podcast Zone in ECC 2018 if Emerald City Comic Con accepts me and likes my podcast in 2018. So watch out for that. I may be a guest at the Podcast Zone at Emerald City Comic Con 2018. It depends on if they accept me. So I don't know if they'll accept me or not. So who knows? We'll see. So finally here I'd like to show you some of my prized possessions that these are some of my prized possessions that I'd like to show you. So here's some of my collection. Here's something that I collected from Comic-Con. It's a holographic print, and it's by Kamakru Art by Katie Crew. I can't pronounce her name, but her first name is Katie. But here, I'll just show this to you. I'll show you a close-up. Anyway, yeah, this is her artwork. So if she sees this, she'll see her artwork. I collected it from her. It just says Kamaru. I can't see this. Kamakru Art. Kroonenbergs. I can't pronounce her name. Her name is really complicated. It's like a tongue twister. Anyway, her art is really pretty. I like it. And then I have another piece of art that's really cool. It's Catwoman. And I couldn't read the name on this one, but it's really cool. I got this one from Comic-Con too. And then I have right here a statue. It's kind of dusty because it's been on my shelf for a long time, since last year. And a certificate with it that says Harley Quinn collectible statue paperweight. Only, this is 1,123 of 2,500 of them. So you see this one. So and that's everything. There's more of my stuff, but like I don't want to show you everything because it's like that would take forever. Too much stuff. So thanks for having me. Anyway, Chris, thanks for having me on your show, League One. Hope to see you next time on your show. Hopefully this wasn't too long-winded. And I hope I looked at the camera well enough. I was trying to remember everything that I was trying to say. And hope to see you next time. Bye!